Woohoo! Look at us, naked on the internet.
And while we admire our cutting skills, I'm just gonna let you know I've been dreading this for months. And now here we are, my first voiceover. Welcome.
Came here to 10 bags of soil. I paid 647 Swedish crowns. That's 647 kronor för 10 påsar. That's 64 and 70, I'm sorry. 65 crowns per bag, and 6 of those is the best soil you can buy. Good one! I'm waiting for Patrick, so I'm gonna talk about why we do this. Well, there are a couple of reasons. The first is I like to film and make videos. I like the process. I wish I had more time so I can make the movies better, but I don't have enough time. I would get myself the time if I filmed one weekend and release the next. So probably that will happen, but not now. It will be during the summer, that when I can film more stuff, so I can prolong the process. So I like this. Actually, I love it. I think it's so fun to film. Not necessarily myself. I'd rather be behind the camera, actually. Another reason is, well, the two major reasons, well, there are two words: accountability and inspiration. I like to inspire other people to do stuff, things, you know. I grow a lot of things, and I think I've inspired other people to grow things too. I think I have. I don't know, but I like to grow things, and I love to help others grow their own things. So if by showing how I do it the easy way, because I'm lazy, maybe others can understand how easy it is to grow. It's really easy. Now I have a lot of stuff because I've been doing this for so long. Like I have a greenhouse. Not everybody does that, but a really cheap one. Like you can buy a plastic tent for 100 crowns or so, 150 crowns, not more. And that will start the process. And then you just evolve from that, like a small pot. And then in the end you have a garden. You can grow inside too, so that's no excuse. It's fun to grow stuff. So inspiration. And the weight loss thing too. When I succeed, I hope my story will have inspired others to change their lives. And the second one is accountability. If I produce videos and let others know what I'm doing, I am whipped to continue doing it, to show that it's done or to show that you can do it. So I hold myself accountable, like the weight loss. If I didn't have all of you watching, I don't think I would be this persistent. I know I wouldn't be. I would have lapsed a long time ago. So even though all the reasons for losing weight, for gaining weight and continuing to be a thick one, is gone, the habit is still there. So in order to break the habit, I have to do something new, and this keeps me accountable. I can't fail when everybody is watching, if that makes sense. And that also goes for the other goals. If I don't strive towards reaching our goals, like I'm striving to declutter my home. And because we are doing these movies, these films every weekend, we do something about it every weekend. Not declutter every weekend, but we do one of the things that makes our family better, the upgrade part. We upgrade our food by growing it ourselves, at least 3 or 4 months a year. And we upgrade our home by decluttering it. The ultimate goal, to go sailing around the world. Then we have to declutter everything. So this is a step towards what can we keep into our old age, because we want to retire here in Sweden, because Sweden is a great country to live in. I can't tell you anything else, because now in Corona it has shown that, let's just say the Swedish model will become the world's model soon, and very soon. Accountability and inspiration, and because it's fun. I like to show, for now it's just locals watching, but in time I hope we will reach the world, and so showing the world what it's like to live up here in Sundsvall is a part of it. Like today, it is the 16th of May, and there's hail. There is hail.
The weather continued to be bad all weekend, and in between the hail and the rain, Patrick changed the brake pads on his car. It's really easy process, and I'll just have to take his word for it. Anyway, new brakes on both of our cars, and we're once again safe in the traffic.
Tell your friends that this might take some time and you'll be back another day. I can see us breaking down the barrier. Oh yeah. With the speed of light we cross the stratosphere. Oh yeah. We can go so far.
couple of days later, finally the weather got a bit warmer, so we can plant out the tomatoes. We use these big 80 liters troughs from Jula for cement, and we drill a few holes in them a decimeter up on the edge for drainage and for not getting ants in there. And then we fill up with the good soil and some manure. That's manure in the wheelbarrow, and then we just top it off with whatever soil we got lying around.
Collect the heater because it's only about 7 or 8 degrees down here, so I'm going to put that on so it gets really warm before I carry the tomato plants and the cucumber and everything down. So see you in a bit. So it's time for I put down the sheeting for protection of cucumber from sun, and now we're going to put this on this side for tomatoes.
And my heart fills up with butterflies.
We put up sunscreen. Of course, you put up sunscreen. It gets too hot in there and the tomatoes need the coverage. We try to protect more on the evening sun side because they need the morning sun to warm up the place. Underneath the tomatoes, we crack an egg. That's our secret. We crack an egg under the tomatoes. Patrick forgot, so he had to do it later. Well, as you can see, the tomatoes are a bit lanky, a bit long and thin, but that's because I really needed to put them out there 2 weeks ago. But hail, people, hail! And there he cracked the egg.
Now, it's just one thing more to do. It's the single one I have left. So I will try to find a bucket for that as well.
And while we admire the cucumbers in the corner, I would like to thank you all for watching, and like, subscribe, share, and have a nice weekend. Bye bye.
There you go.